ball and me and Willie jumped it. Sounds great. That's fucking amazing. Smooth with the rudder.
Fucking thing's fantastic, man. So how did it run, Jay?
I just took it down the road, and this thing didn't miss a beat.
Runs perfect, sounded good.
It didn't miss a beat. Doesn't need a carb clean.
This is Ken Kaplan from the New England Motorcycle Museum, and I'm proud to be representing a bike that my good friend, my 25-year friend, Chuck Anderson, has owned for over a decade. He's about 70 years old, and he kept this in his garage. This was his baby. This is a candy apple red CX650. It only has 16,000 miles, which is nothing for these bikes. He had just put a tire on it right before he parked it. Brand new Dunlop rear tire, and the front tire is in excellent condition also. Chuck was a weekend rider, did not use it as transportation, so it has very little miles on it. The paint job is beautiful, arguably the nicest color, the candy apple red with the chrome front end on it. Chuck also upgraded the shocks. If you take a look at the rear suspension, these are progressive suspension shocks, it's just a beautiful bike. The Honda CX is an engine of many disguises. It's a brilliant original piece engineered to be a basic power block for modular motorcycles, including cruisers. The CX is a singular piece, an imitation of nothing else. The V-twin is pure Honda engineering, designed in fresh paper and refined by the experience of a half dozen years in production. Who else would build a water-cooled transverse V-twin, then close up the V-angle to 80 degrees and screw the cylinder heads around to tuck in the carbs and keep the engine out of the rider's way? Then there's the matter of the clever pushrod-actuated valves from a company that bought single and double overhead camshafts out of the exotic world into the engineering mainstream. From a distance, the CX650C has a rough heel look. Up close, it's Honda smooth and seamless. So shaft drive, engine package, Honda cleverness from stem to stern, and they have a cult following at this point. This one has a little sportier bars than the original ones on it. It's a custom set of bars. I have the original owner's manual from 1983 that Chuck had on the bike, and I actually have the title to the motorcycle. He bought it 20 years ago in 1996 with 3,000 miles on it. So Chuck lives in Wilbraham, Mass, so only rode it seasonally. He loved the bike, absolutely loved it, but he's getting a little too old to ride, and his wife told him to sell it before he got hurt on it. So his loss, your gain. If you have any questions about the bike, give us a call, 860-454-7024. Again, 16,000 miles, pretty much all stock except for the suspension and the tires. Got a couple of small issues with it, the turn signals. He had a fairing on here, and when he took it off, he lost the mount, so he's kind of got a custom mount with some duct tape on the turn signals. And he also had running lights on it too, which were disconnected. He had running lights on here. But so what you see is what you get. The bike's all there, title's in hand. Ship it anywhere in the country for $500 or less. If you're East Coast, it's less. West Coast won't be over $500. We can help you with the shipping. And if you want to store it here for the winter, we do winter storage also for $40 a month. So good luck bidding on the bike, and God bless America.